Steal your sunshine and I'll shit on your parade. Don't get me started on doing Michael Caine. My opinion matters, yours will fall in last place. I'm not shutting up and you'll be learning my name. Fifth in the family, but first in my mind. 1 out of 10, but I'm ranking just fine. We've only got now, there's no afterlife. Look, Mom and Dad, I'm just speaking my mind. Everything's coming up Kyle tonight. Everything's coming up Kyle tonight. Everyone's coming on Kyle tonight. Wait, what? No, nobody's coming on Kyle tonight. Everything's coming up Kyle tonight. You can't shut this mouth, but you're welcome to try. I only stop talking to drink, smoke, or eat and cry. I'll never shut up, gonna talk till I die. Gonna talk till I die. Kyle tonight. You can't shut this mouth, but you're welcome to try. I only stop talking to drink, smoke, or eat and cry. I'll never shut up, gonna talk till I die. 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 Yo, your first initials are about as close as you two get to rap greatness. Yeah, Big Pat ain't here for you now. Oh, JNZ ain't got nothing on me every day. I smoke 2 J's before I hit the Z's. My rap game is fresher than I picked it this morning. YouTube been round, yeah, you tried true and boring. It's brunch time here from 10 to noon, and I got your cure coming straight from a noob. Justin just mumbles, plays games and beats. Yeah, Zach, you're talented, I get out my seat. My lawn tendon, I only 10 bars. Now I'll zone out while you girls go talk about cars. House, boat, Kyle, Moke. Words you wrote, they came out your throat. Yeah, you play and record all the notes, but without my voice, it's just a punchless joke. Game is getting played, I'ma set a high score. Show me another of those FPS snore. Months you got logs working out those fingers. You're the backbone here, but I'm the one winner. Show you a boys a flow type massacre. When it comes to baiting, you're the true two masters. Dotting my eyes and working your tools. You keep it the gates, but now you're messing with Zool. Animal style, I'm in and out this game. Stepping on trends on my long climb to fame. I jam this space, but I'm here for the clout. Bill Murray status, as my knees, I'm out.
Oh, I'm out, but then
that was pretty good.
I'm right back in. Again, I have not really listened to that since the beginning of the season.
That was a good song.
It wasn't bad. Well, welcome everybody to episode 21 of season 2 of Moucha Won't Shut Up. A very, very special, different episode in store for you all this evening, or this morning, or this afternoon, whenever the fuck you're listening to this. I am Kyle Moucha, and joining me, as always, is Mr. Justin Olimpado.
Hello.
How you doing today, brother?
I'm good.
Doing well?
Yeah, it was a beautiful day out today.
God, it was fucking gorgeous. Spring has sprung, and then once the sun goes down, it goes back to being a little
didn't
chilly.
want to leave the cinder. I wanted to just chill outside and have a couple beers. It was a nice day outside
to drink, It was a nice day to do some day drinking, but unfortunately, we had songs to get in order.
Yes, we did.
Well, fortunately, for everybody listening, we had songs to get in order. Joining us also this week is Mr. Zachary Stormin.
I spent all day in the mud.
All day in the mud.
Spent some time
sliding
in the mud today.
Down in the mud.
Most of the end of the day, covered in mud.
All right, and then we are also joined this week and next week by Mr. Jameso joining us.
Yep.
Jameso is in the house. So what we are doing this week and next week's episode, we are breaking down every single song that we've written and recorded. We started off there. You heard the opening theme song and then went into my diss track. So for the first thing we're going to do is we're going to play the response.
Just to clarify, that was from last season.
That was from last season.
We just wanted to catch you up on, because it goes hand in hand.
Technically, the first song that we wrote for the season was the two of you, your response to my diss track. Do you guys remember anything about your responses, really?
I just remember that eventually it was just like, I need to finish and just record something.
Yeah, you
and
like quickly give up as part of the joke in the song. You're like, oh, it's dumb. This is stupid.
Yeah, taking too much of my time or something.
Yeah, Zach, you remember anything about your rap?
I sounded like somebody, and then I was like, I sound way too much like...
Oh, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
The Will Smith flow.
Will Smith flow. I couldn't stop. Like, I just ran out of time and, like, had to go sounding like Will Smith. I couldn't figure anything else out for what I wrote.
Well, we're going to bookend this show with rap. So the first songs are going to be rap songs, and the last one that we're going to get to is our song Shid that we wrote for Slack. Yes. That's going to be the last one that we do, so that's going to be a rap song.
Which we do need to cut that down for him.
For him, I think it's
some verses can stay
now.
on there.
We could probably cut it down to 2.
So, as a fair warning, if you're listening, if the weekly single is your least favorite part of the show, don't bother listening to this one
This
or the
episode's
next
not
one.
good. Next episode's not going to be good.
And if it's your favorite part of the
then
show...
here you go. This is all you actually need to fucking listen to. You can ignore all the other 20 episodes and just listen to these 2.
Yeah. And I'll slowly be getting all of these as singles.
Yep, we're going to have them up for you guys to check out on YouTube and in other formats. We're going to put a zip drive up for on the website so people can
figure out an album.
We should have made this like a radio show, like, here on KMWSU Radio.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we can still do that from here on out, listening to the KMWSU radio station.
For your better music station.
That'll be my radio voice. Well, this guy, he just gets stuck and hung up on things. Yeah, he's about to.
It's a 2 for Tuesday here with Led Zeppelin.
Well, we're gonna have another one. Yeah, okay. So here we go. So it is actually 2 for 2 Tuesday. Let's play the response track.
12 for Tuesday.
12 for Tuesday. This is the response track that you guys threw at me after I dropped some shade or whatever the kids say.
God.
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
Yeah, fucking let me Will Smith flow on this motherfucker. You pick with the wrong fucking people, Kyle.
Fuck you, Kyle.
I am here to remind you to shut up. And if you offended, I don't care. Alright? Let me remind you, puts it all together. Cause you can barely handle using your phone to check the weather. But whatever, man, I don't really try that hard. Oh, wait, you too? So why you on the title card? Matter of fact, remind me what you do. Sleep on my couch, drink all my booze, smoke on my herb, and never clean up, and never buy nothing, and never fucking shut up. So please stop talking and leave the diss to the pros. Talk shit on brunch again, and I'll bloody your nose. You cruddy and old, you about as funny as a pile of mold that grows where your jokes get told. You one-dimensional, I'm twofold. I grow exponential, you grow cold, bitch.
Give me the mic and move. Don't need pat, my dude. Well, actually, thank you for that opening too. I'm the backbone. I'm keeping them tracks going. Firing boom boom clacks while you're coughing hacks, eating snacks and drinking 6-packs. Now mumble me this. When'd you get the balls? Come with a diss. Say only Zool? Nah, only drool. You're a snore fest, a real bore fest. Down for the count, now help to get out. You mess with brunch, called me for lunch. Alright, well that was real stupid, man. You know, this thing took up way too much of my time. Kyle, shut the fuck up. That's all I got, you know, I'm fucking done.
Bitch. 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 Bitch.
All right, James, what are you thinking? What are you thinking on that?
It sounds like Will Smith was jamming with Rush.
Okay, all right.
Like the beginning of Tom Sawyer started.
No one has ever said that ever before in a sentence ever.
Yeah, Tom Sawyer. Yeah, haha.
I mean,
in West Canada,
West Canada, in West Canada, born and raised. I get where you're going.
I can go all night.
Do it.
No.
All right, he's done.
It's done.
He's done. That honestly, when you guys played that on the air, I just remember that made me extremely happy in the way that if I were able to have my own roast ever one day, I just like being insulted. I insult myself all the time, so I like knowing that other people can see my faults as well. And Zach, you attack me for not knowing how to use my phone to even use the weather, sleeping on your couch, drinking all your booze, smoking all your weed. It's a funny fucking song. It's a funny fucking song, and I mean, I think only half of those are made up.
Yeah.
So that's good. All right, so the first official Brunch Weekly single that we recorded is from the first episode, which was Battle Royale with Cheese Part 2.
Yes, which that rap just rebuttal came from.
This song is called Otis.
Yep.
It is do we know what the length on this one was? It's around like 5 minutes.
I believe it's
or something.
5 minutes 45.
All right,
54 seconds. Something like that,
we earlier, Jameso and Justin and myself, we listened through some of the songs and kind of like had conversations over it. So Zach has not heard any of these songs, which is what I specifically wanted. The one that actually did the majority of the writing of the music to not have any real recollection for it. So, do you remember writing a song called Otis?
I remember the title.
You remember the title.
I will remind you, sir, you are under oath.
You are under oath.
I remember the title of Otis.
Yes. Do you remember why you called it Otis?
Nope.
I don't know why he calls any of his songs.
I might remember, like, once I hear the song, the titles all come from something.
OTEP.
OTEP?
I think it was OTEP inspired.
No, it was an Opeth inspired.
Oh, Opeth, yes.
Oh, yeah, they're very different bands.
Yes, you're right.
I made that mistake.
So the first song we did
was
the first death metal song.
So we went with an older Opeth style.
Yeah.
Yes.
Before we bring it back later in the season with a newer Opeth style song.
Yes.
All right, well, let's jump right into Otis then. Okay. If you're listening at home, this is from our first episode of Season 2. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Enjoy the Zoo Crew radio version of Kyle Mocha Won't Shut Up. We'll be back after this.
to the wind, it's beckoning your soul to change in time with the other side. There's a time for all to go. Harvest moon, the heart's alive. Push back on darkness, yet embrace the sky. Appeal the same hand, begging for the light. Appeal to the forces, plead for a soft night. The blade of the axe, reaping what was sown. On time we fall as we roll. To the mother, to the earth, to the ground and to the dirt. We all return, we all will fall. Red, gold and green we seek, colors alive, death and dreams. Cool the sky and slow the day. She'll to the bone with the soul you lay.
Yeah, that one just
that's an abrupt ending there.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was before all of
the insanity adding on at the end. So Zach, that's the first Brunch Weekly original single that we did for the season. You wanted to look at this in the retrospective in chronological order so we can kind of see the progression of what we've been doing here. Having written a song last week and the last couple of weeks that have been getting really, really fucking good, what is your immediate reaction to hearing the first song we did this season?
I forgot the first one we did was actually good and I liked it.
All right, good. I forgot I sang on it because it's
I forgot how much I sang.
Yeah,
that's
after
almost
that,
all you. That song.
I hardly sing.
You do backup vocals, you do accent notes, you do
like
some
on the last song. Justin sang and I didn't even sing. You two both sang.
Yeah.
So I forgot that I sang that much.
Well, I remember you had written the lyrics to that, and then it kind of inspired me to have to go in a certain direction.
Yeah,
lyrically.
and I think when it originally came together, you're like, okay, I have a verse, and then you told Kyle, like, okay, write a verse.
Yeah.
And I think Kyle was just like, okay, what? You want me to do what?
Yeah,
you know
I remember you told me the style that we were going for, and I was like, I do not listen to Opeth, but I will listen to them and try to understand what we're going with here. And so instead, I just quote Boy George in the song and said red, gold, and green. I just quote straight up.
I think that
Culture
song
Club.
set a precedent for how we went about
Definitely.
doing all the songs.
For
Because
sure.
I had an idea, and we've each had different ideas for things, but we let each other know. And then, basically how it's worked is I've just done a skeleton of a song on either guitar or piano.
Yeah.
Just the whole thing, come up with all the changes, and then we just it gets longer and stretched out.
And we layer it.
But it sort of doesn't, that bass thing that I did is still I just do it in one or two goes through the whole thing.
You have a really
bam,
good
bam, bam.
eye and ear for structuring a pop song in that way, and then what we add to it makes it, and obviously the style we go after makes it not a pop song. It's never just strictly verse, chorus, bridge, verse, chorus. But you look and you go, okay, I can, with what I've written, here's the story we can do musically. Right. And then, you just kind of extrapolate from that. Justin, do you have recollection of anything on that one specifically?
I mean, I just remember how, like, looking at the song and just not even understanding how we were going to get it done.
Yeah, because this was
it was the first
there's a lot going on there.
We really didn't know what we were setting ourselves up for.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely tell that the drums, like, we were still figuring out sounds and setup and whatnot, but...
What was that crazy fuzzed out guitar, the rhythm one it's a kind of spitty and kind of like...
This is why you're going to find all this interesting. It's like gear that I've used on... I'll try to remember like what I did for certain things, but I'm fairly certain this is... Some of the clean guitars are my acoustic, but all the heavy guitars, I believe, are my Ibanez S body straight into the computer. No pedals, no preamp, no amplifier, just 100% in the box plugins.
And especially with early on the motto that Zach has kind of put together for these songs, or we're built for speed here at the Houseboat, Tommy Lee Jones. We're built for speed, just cut it and go. And
fuck comfort.
Yeah.
Fuck comfort. Fuck comfort. And you know what? People that have come in and that have been featured on some of these songs kind of got a quick root introduction to it. Just here's the one measure. I'm just going to loop it for a minute. I'm going to take the best one you do in that minute, and then you don't have to ever play that ever again. All right, here we go. All right, done. Bye. Good. On these,
I'm
done with you.
I think this is like now you're both used to. I think other people are like appalled when like Justin's doing a drum take. And I like stop and I'm like, hey, that I like that, but can you do that? But actually do it better this time. And then I give it to him again, or Kyle will be like, how's that song? I'm like, good, but do it more better.
Like you can do that better. So this is
it's not
instead of wasting the time to record it just because you're going to be doing it
the
again.
The communication level is there now at this point, 20 plus songs in, where you can literally. I mean, last couple of weeks I've just stopped and turned around and gotten like shaking my head, like, nope, I got it. Nope, I got like before I even turn around. Yeah, you kind of
get into that mode.
Before Zach can produce the song, I'm like, I get you're going to tell me that wasn't good. I understand that. Let's just jump right into it.
It would be fun to mark, like, if you can hear in specific songs parts where you hear them back and you're like, okay, that was my best take, or like, oh, we went with that one, huh? Like, it'd be interesting to hear
definitely hear a couple of... I know there's one song specifically that we'll get to a little bit later that I do not like my vocals on.
Hey, even Eddie Van Halen said Eruption has 2 mistakes in it.
Yeah?
So...
Are those the 2 spots that someone says something on that song?
No one says anything.
I was going to say, does anybody say anything? What are the 2...
No, it's just a guitar solo.
Yeah, I know. I was making that joke on Saturday when we were doing Van Halen Wars that I was going to do Eruption.
I didn't know how ignorant you were of that.
Oh, no, I didn't know what the 2 things that were wrong with it.
I couldn't tell if you were quite fucking with me or not.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what you guys didn't do? Any typo negative.
We didn't. But you know what we did do?
We did, yeah.
We did write a typo negative song.
We did.
So that typo negative song is from our second episode. This was the episode that we were featuring Abomination Brewing on.
Yes.
So that was episode 2 overall. And what is the name of this song?
Hello, Wiener.
Hello, Wiener.
This was a Halloween song.
This was a Halloween song. Yeah. We also had Chesty Malone and the Slice 'em Ups as our featured artist that week. It was that is a classic episode. You should go listen to that episode.
I think this song is too fucking long. We made it long as hell on purpose.
Yes.
This was our first one. We're like, we could
make this.
We could make these really long, huh?
Yeah.
Well, now here you go. Here's a really long fucking song.
Yeah.
On KMWSU,
Make a sandwich.
KY
Yeah.
I want to feel what you have forgotten.
The mics are still on.
God damn it.
I want to love in ways you've not in a lifetime. Bring out the good. Bring out the bad. something true, something you had. I want you to feel what I have lost, and I want you to love in ways with no cost. This doesn't have to last.
right, so that was our second Brunch Weekly single. Again, it was called Halloweener. It was from our Halloween episode that was called Soft Butt. That was the name of that episode. Nice. Soft Butt. Yep. That's another thing I like looking back at. We come up with the titles for the songs 5 seconds before we go live.
Yep,
it's usually something that somebody just said, something that just like popped up once in a while. It's something we thought of earlier, or it actually pertains to the episode. And yeah, no, that one I do not know where Soft Butt came from, but there is
soft butts are always on my mind.
They're always on my mind, just
soft
like Carolina.
And squishy heinies.
But that is that is our typo negative style song. I was trying to go as low in the register as I possibly could. I feel like I perfected that
like
voice later on. We get to our Christmas songs. Yeah. I kind of go back to that voice a little bit, but more in a Grinch way, as we'll get to. So I think I perfected that. But not really. I mean, it's a longer song, but comparative to some of our last few weeks, it's really not that long.
No.
In next week's episode, there is an 11-minute song that we're going to get to.
Yep.
It is, and you're gonna hear it, and you're gonna
hopefully
enjoy
you
it.
listen
Gotta
to
make
it
a sandwich.
You're gonna have to at least have one sandwich for this song. It might be a 2-sandwich song. This might be a 2-sandwich song.
2 sandwiches.
That's our greatest
This is a foot-long song.
album. It's called
sandwich.
2 Sandwich Songs.
2 sandwich songs. All right, so our next single is from the episode "Hey Brother," which featured my brother Keith.
Yes.
He came on, and now this musically. Allegedly, we can't really confirm nor deny his existence at all. But we this song is called "Hell's Waiting," right? "Hell's Waiting"
Hell's
is
Waiting.
the name. And he wrote this riff, working on just flat picking, and
it's such a cool riff, dude.
And then Zach did his magic, cutting it up.
Getting a good take from Keith was just like, once I had an okay one, I was just like, that's it, bud.
That's it.
all.
Here we go.
Like, we can sit here all night. We got a clean one.
Yep.
It's
Let's
not the
roll
best,
with
but
it.
let's run with it.
Now, do you remember anything, Zach, specifically about this song? Other than it was a riff that Keith wrote, and it's called "Hell's Waiting."
Yeah, the bass is crazy on this.
All right, so keep an ear out for that bass.
Crazy, like the line, the bass line itself. Wait, I think I know which one this is.
I think there's a lot of
This is more of a
bibbity
folksy,
boppities going around.
A folksy finger picking style song.
Keith did the riff, and then I
fucked around.
I fucked around
You
all
fucked
over
around
it
all
with
over
a second guitar and bass.
just like shred all over it.
Oh,
I think so.
He adds his layers. To
That was
it
the
for
thing
sure.
we were like talking about earlier. Was like one of the funny things, or like I don't know, original, I guess, things about the way you guys write songs is there's always like, okay, I see what this is, but in some layer somewhere, things are just going fucking crazy all the time.
Yeah,
it's like someone's jazzing out over like, I don't know,
like a love
like
duet.
This acoustic, like I would call this like a Western nighttime driving song.
Yeah.
Like it sounds something like that, but then there's just like fucking just nutty, like virtuoso craziness going on. It's so unnecessary, but it's always there. It's consistent.
That's like a hallmark of my.
That is your style.
What I like.
I can't not shred, bro. I'm just too fucking good. Like,
I'm not good. I
strumming
just
chords.
I just
for fucking
can't.
idiots.
There are maybe there's maybe a song or two that there isn't a solo in the entire season. And I remember the first time it happened, you were just like, I didn't even put guitar in this yet. There's not going to be a solo in this song.
And you guys were like, oh, thank God.
So it's only going to be 9 minutes long. That's good. Now, this is one of our shorter songs here at Hell's Waiting. Lyrically, it's about
it's way
somebody...
poppier. It's catchy.
Yeah, it's a catchy, fun song about somebody running away from their problems, jumping on the road, kind of the train hopping life, except... I put him on an airplane right away, so he's not a train hopper. So this is Hell's Waiting from the 3rd episode of Season 2. Hey, brother.
Oh, yeah. It's a great song.
So this is technically Brunch with Kyle and Keith Mocha.
Yes.
So here we go. We'll see you in a couple minutes.
Or Kyle Mocha
here
and
on
Keith Mocha.
WKMWSU. Popped a red eye out last night. Bought the first chain
that I could buy. Landed today in a town I don't know. New day, the city knew me. Let's go. Didn't bring more than I could pack in my Jameso book bag, slung up on my back. Couple of shirts and briefs and socks, one pair of old denim, I even left my Crocs. This is me now, this is where I'm gonna be. This is me now, hell's waiting at home for me. Was it worth it, you ask? Just to up and go. I'm in heaven now, 'cause hell's waiting for me at home. I'm in heaven now, 'cause hell's waiting for me at home. Thought I'd even change my name, be a Bob, Bill, or baby, or maybe a Jane. Find me a lady in my new hometown, hide my dark secrets and learn to settle down. I can never forget the day when I did those things, the words I might have said. She won't either, and now that's why I failed. Started anew in Fort Lauderdale. This is me now, this is where I'm gonna be. This is me now, hell's waiting at home for me. Was it worth it if you ask? Just to up and go. I'm in heaven now, 'cause hell's waiting for me at home. I'm in heaven now, 'cause hell's waiting for me at home. I'm in heaven now, 'cause hell's waiting for me at home. I'm in heaven now, 'cause hell's waiting for me at home. I'm in heaven now, 'cause hell's waiting for me at home. This is me now, this is where I'm gonna be. This is me now, hell's waiting at home for me. Was it worth it, you ask, just to up and go? I'm in heaven now, hell's waiting for me at home. I'm in heaven now, 'cause hell's waiting for me at home. This is me now, this is where I'm gonna be. This is me now, hell's waiting at home for me. Was it worth it if you ask? Just to up and go. I'm in heaven now, 'cause hell's waiting for me at home. I'm in heaven now, 'cause hell's waiting for me at home. I'm in heaven now, 'cause hell's waiting for me at home. I'm in heaven now, 'cause hell's waiting for me at home. I'm in heaven now, 'cause hell's waiting for me at home.
So oddly, that song is the beginning of you adding weird things to the
and I did not play any guitar on that
you realized halfway through the solo is Keith. You add the bass part, and then you had to match because he kind of is jazzing it all over the place there. So you have to match like the incorrect notes and then like the weird imperfections.
It's definitely a fun song.
It is fun. It's definitely the layers on the vocals, when everything drops out and it's just the. Waiting for me at home with the finger snapping in the background. Definitely Kind of gets my juices flowing there. So that was, again, I know, that was disgusting. From episode 3, Hey Brother. Our next song is episode 4 from Stand By Lee. And the song is also called Stand By Lee.
Stand By Lee,
I think it's the only time that this really happens where the title and the title of the song, the show and the song are the same.
Yeah.
But this was a very special, significant episode.
This is also another really good song.
It's a great song. It's a song that I did not think was this.
Was Mikey?
Mikey was here, but I don't know if he record anything with us. I don't believe.
He did not.
He was on the episode itself.
He has yet to record something.
Yeah, he has not recorded with us.
We have to get him to either do drums, bass,
and officially with this appearance,
vocals.
Jameso is at 4, so that means he takes over the throne once again.
Yes.
So Mikey, sorry, you got to battle Jameso for that. And after next week, he's going to be at 5. So you're going to have 2, and you guys are going to dicks out, battle to the death. This is what we're going to do.
Dicks out for Harambe?
Dicks out for Harambe, battle to the death for Harambe.
I'll fight for Harambe.
Get a jersey.
You didn't even know him.
You
didn't even know him, man. Sir, I served with Harambe. I knew Harambe. Harambe was a friend of mine.
And you, sir, are no
I think
Harambe.
this was the first time that when we were going into doing a song that I think I was a little worried because it was a little faster.
Yeah?
Because there is a part in here that switches up.
I don't remember what kind of song we tried to write here.
It was it ended up sounding more pop punky, I think.
A little bit. It was, I mean... It was a little bit on the trippier side. Like it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be like sending him off, like into into the great unknown or whatever, and then it just went the brunch way. So this is Stand By Lee. This is just the 3 of us working on this song. The lyrics are all about Stan Lee, who had just passed away. I want to point out in the song, I refer to him as Stanley Lieb.
Yes.
I think his last name was like Leibowitz or something like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I just looked it up and saw it wrong, which I think was part of it. And then
Why don't you look it up again and make sure?
Yeah, I don't know.
Might be a good idea.
I don't know.
You're doing over there with you yell out.
Either way, so we wrote this song in honor of Stan Lee.
Yes.
Let me see. Stan Lee, real birth name. What was his real birth name?
My favorite Stan Lee thing ever is
Lieber.
He hosted some show, I think it was in the early 90s.
Okay.
Where he would have other comic book people on to draw and talk about their
I do not
work and
remember
stuff.
this.
Well, there's a clip of him. He had Todd McFarlane and Rob Liefeld on.
Okay.
And I don't know much about comics, but I know those guys are kind of reviled for being hacks. And all he does is roast them. Right to their faces.
Wait, Todd McFarlane is a hack?
Yeah.
Since when?
I don't think
since
he's
at least the early
hack,
'90s when Stan Lee shit all over his chest
Todd
on the
McFarlane,
air.
changed. Isn't he good guy?
Yeah, well, I mean, he changed the way
He
people
changed
looked at
the way
like.
people look at
I'm
comics.
sure there's lots of complicated feelings about him. Like I said, I don't know much about comics.
I feel like that they
knew
just got
enough
into it.
To get
We're gonna need to get
thing
Mikey
I saw.
in here to
It
fight
was
Jameson
really-
with his dick out for Harambe and correct this situation.
Yes.
Or
I
Mark.
don't know.
Or Mark with his dick out for
Both
Harambe.
of them, actually.
And you know what? If Mark loses that fight, he's already made 3 children, so he does not need that dick no more. He can be the Unsullied.
This went a weird direction.
Yeah, we haven't talked about Mark in a while, so we might as well jump right into talking about his dick. Either way, here is Stand By Lee.
Yep.
We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Into the void you go, into the great unknown. Slip through to the next existence, be burning bright on your grand re-entrance, leaving behind a world you phone for mouse to mold and hold, misform and be torn, misform and be torn. Remember the stories despite the origins shined a light. You held our sides. You shined a light. You held our sides. Goodbye, Stanley Lee. You beautiful thing. You maker of dreams. Goodbye, Stanley Lee. Orchestrator of men. You master of pretend. You beautiful thief. You maker of dreams. Goodbye, Stanley Lee. You beautiful thief. You maker of dreams. You master of pretend. Removes from the mundane, thrust into a world of wonder. Teach the world to see each other as equals and as brothers. Remember the stories, despite the origins, you shine a light. You held our sides into the void. You go into the great unknown. Go into the great unknown.
And as I said just now, that is where you perfected the weird tag on at the end.
I love that weird keyboard thing at the very, very end because there's just enough space in between a couple of the notes to where it sounds like someone going, oh yeah, that one. It sounded, I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it sounds really funny.
It's
like,
fucking...
It's like, it's ambitious, but kind of like amateurish. It's like, I'm going for, oh, fuck.
I think the ending got a good response. Like, everybody was like, oh shit. Like,
that fucking came out of nowhere.
It's so funny. And like fun. Like, that's what makes it funny, is that it's fun to begin with, but it's like, I don't know, that was like the perfect little, like, where the hell, this came out of nowhere, and then
it's the start of this song could have ended 2 minutes ago, but it shouldn't have, and it won't. And we're going to keep going.
Yeah.
The next song on our list here is from episode
Suade.
5. It's from the episode... Sade is
Sade.
how we're pronouncing it. And Megan, sorry.
Yeah.
Saduday, something like
Whatever.
that.
Go back and re-listen
It's
to
from
episode
episode 5, Low
here.
Days, with it was our guest Megan Carrega, and she does vocals on this.
Yep.
So this is technically a brunch with Kyle with Megan.
Yes.
So let's keep this train rolling. We got a lot of songs to get
Keep it
through.
rolling.
So
Copyright
this
strike.
is Saw Day.
Can I just say, like I said earlier, I want to hear more with the two of you. You guys'
the
voices
vocals really do
work
pair
well together.
More Meg.
I think that we
More
could
Meg.
do some
Sprinkle
other
some Meg
stuff.
on there.
But it is a really,
More
really good song. It
Meg.
is.
Some
Great song.
nutmeg? Is that what you're saying? Sprinkle
Nope,
nutmeg on
didn't
there?
say that at all, my man.
Oh, you did that. I thought you were going like it's a spice.
It's a
Sprinkle
spice.
some spice in
I was
there.
saying sprinkle her vocal
Her
talent.
vocal talent in
Here and
there.
there, when
All
she's
right.
available to help.
Her new nickname is Nutmeg. I'm letting her know you came up with
She's
it.
not going to enjoy that, I don't think.
I think she will.
she
She'll be
will.
like,
She's a
Kyle,
baker."
that's really stupid.
She's a baker.
Bakers use nutmeg, right?
Right?
Yeah, they do.
Right?
I'm pretty sure.
Bakers and soccer players.
Yeah.
All righty.
What do
so
soccer players
They
do with
meg them.
nutmeg?
When you nutmeg somebody, you meg them. You get the ball between their legs. That's just a dumb soccer phrase. All right. So here's Saw Day.
Soccer's silly.
All right.
Here's Saw Day. We'll be back
Saw Day.
shortly.
Song.
Saw Day.
Sade.
Not sorry.
Oh.
You kept me safe, you kept me sane. You kept me even keeled when the road got not so straight. You made me feel that life was my stage. I found a savior in the last place you'd think. I was feeling low, I was in the tank. The only way I got up was your saving grace. I'm done getting burned tonight. I'm done getting burned tonight. I can only thank you for the time we had. Now you're gone and the feelings all go back. And the feelings all go back. I can only thank you for the time we had. Now you're gone and the feelings all
right, so that was Saw Day.
That was like the most pop formatted.
Yeah.
For sure.
We had.
Yes.
For sure. Now, James, you started saying before, vocally, that style of vocals is kind of what you were thinking for the one that we did with you.
Yeah, I mean, we could talk about it more when we get to that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that almost kind of monotone.
Because we were trying to write a rental song on the one that you were on.
Yeah, we wanted to write a rental song.
And then I just could not find that for whatever reason.
You went with Meatloaf?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Remember the three, me, you were just looking at each other like, is he doing Meatloaf?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
So yeah, next time we try to do a rental song, just play me that song, and I think we'll get it. Because it is. You said it was. What was the band that we were trying to go for on that one?
The Breeders.
It sounded like the Breeders. Yeah.
So that worked really fucking well.
Yeah, I think it's the closest we've sort of come to
actually executing what we said.
Maybe the ska song.
The ska song is a ska
whatever.
song. At the end of the day, it is, and the Christmas songs are Christmas songs.
Yeah,
which we'll
and
get to those shortly.
I think the one with who was it again? I'm sorry.
With Cliff.
Cliff, yes,
Yeah.
yes. I think that was more in line to what you guys were trying to do.
Yeah,
Shit, I
definitely.
forgot we did.
Oh yeah,
I
we're gonna get to that one
Cliff was
tonight
even
too.
on the show.
So now the next one, if you're on iTunes, if you're looking at the podcast app on iTunes, this one is also called Season 2, Episode 5. But this is Season 2, Episode 6, technically, called No Subject. This is when we were joined by Nick Dario and Kevin Sessions. I believe did Kevin wind up recording bass, or I think he tried to play bass at one point, but it had been 10 years since he played bass, so I don't think he wound up playing any tracks.
I think he just told me what to do, and I just didn't.
Oh yeah. He was kind of giving a little directions on that one. Yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
So this song, what is this one called?
This is Overestimated. We played this back not that long ago in an episode. It was one of my favorites at the time.
All right.
It's still one of my favorites.
I know we listened to this earlier today. The three of us. This is acted on. I do not remember still, even though we listened to it about 5 hours ago.
This is the Grimes song.
Oh, the Grimes song.
Yes.
Oh,
that turned into more of a Limp Bizkit song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
go fuck yourself.
This is all about the AI not caring about you.
Yeah.
So here is Overestimated, Underestimated, Overestimated.
Take him to the Matthews Bridge.
Oh, yeah.
Can you feel it?
All right, so here's
know
our.
You can't say the words because we might get sued.
Our Grimes style song.
You're in the jungle, Jameso.
From episode 6, No Subject.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. KMWSU.
Oh yeah.
Gonna be a cold, long life, and you're gonna have a hard-driven time. Be kind to yourself, take time for yourself. God knows the AI won't pay no mind. Enjoy the sunlight while we still have a sky, before the bots bring on the eternal cloudy night. Soak up the rays, soak in the light. Soak up the rays, soak in the light. Enjoy the sunlight while we still have a sky, before they keep you hooked up inside. Before they keep you hooked up inside. Build yourself up before they keep you hooked up inside. Right. When the sun goes to color, remember the hue. Enjoy the sunlight while we still have a sky. With the the sun goes to color, remember that you enjoy the sunlight while we still have a sky. Before they keep you hooked up inside. Before they keep you hooked up inside. Build yourself up before they keep you hooked up inside. Right. The overlords won't take the time to keep you safe. Body and mind, the internet is seeping into your head. Soon we'll be one, happy and plugged in. Still have a sky. Before they keep you hooked up inside. Before they keep you hooked up inside. Build yourself up before they keep you hooked up inside. Right. Right. Right.
Wow.
Such a good song, dude.
It sounds like Nintendo jizzing.
No, it sounded like at the end of the song you beat the final boss.
Yeah. And then
the final boss is the one going, hey!
So it's me coming into Nintendo.
You had the brilliant idea. I think we should give it to Nick. And
Yeah,
be like,
I
put
give it
this
to
in your
Nick
playlist. Just play the whole thing
Next
out.
time you're DJing in Brooklyn, just throw this whole song on there. Just see how it goes. Just slip it in.
Yeah.
I think people would gravitate towards that.
I think so.
I think that is a style that
I didn't know Nick was a DJ.
Yeah, he's DJing.
New York,
Oh, yeah.
He's actually been using Ableton and shit.
Yeah, and he's doing pretty well
he's
for
doing,
himself. Which
doing good, yeah.
he's doing some like weird gigs here and there. So I think we're gonna throw it to him, and then see what he can do with it.
I don't know how to flash drive in a brick and throw it through his window.
Figure it out. Just don't figure it out. He's just gonna for years be like, I don't
Bro,
know.
thinks it means
Do I
figure
open
out
this
how to
flash
replace
drive?
your window.
And then when his life is just completely crumbled, he's gonna finally figure it out, open it up, and that song is gonna save his career. And that's what it's gonna do.
You're
It's
welcome.
gonna you're welcome. Yeah.
Or that song is finally going to push him over the edge. To be
Over
mass.
the edge. He's just
Something.
he's
Do
gonna become
something
a
bad.
banker after listening to that song.
Oh,
He's gonna be like,
banker.
I'm done with
Fate
music.
worse than death.
I'm a banker now. Now, the next two songs, originally I was going to say play them back to back, but they're two individual songs, so let's play them individually.
Okay.
These are our Christmas songs.
Yes.
We originally intended to only write one, and that is off the episode Bah Humbucker with Mark Miller. Mean old Mark Miller.
This is another great song.
This song is
So
phenomenal. We wrote this in a rockabilly style, and then Mark does the bass on there. We all kind of contribute vocals, gang vocals at different points. But this is one
ballads
that
at the end.
we are definitely going to be reworking on this late summer, early fall to have it ready for like an actual. Like I want to get people, you know, really pushing this song for Christmas because
I think
you know
it
what?
should be a standard in your Christmas.
It should
Christmas
be. Christmas
music.
music's getting stale. It's getting stale. You need something. You need something
They
new.
both could be part of your.
Need an enema right in your Christmas.
I was driving
music.
through a parking lot of a hardware store 2 days ago screaming, "Drink your nog!
Drink your
It's
nog.
so funny.
Drink your nog!
The nog is good. All right, so this is the Christmas, the first of the Christmas songs.
Bitchin' Christmas, yes.
Bitchin' Christmas, which is Brunch with Kyle Mocha featuring Mean Mark Miller.
Yes.
Another shorter one in the poppier vein, so enjoy this. Get ready for Christmas, guys. It's almost
You should be
May.
shopping now. Save yourself
Start
the time.
shopping. What the
The
fuck's
deals
your
are already
problem?
going on right now. You know what I mean?
Come on.
Especially,
People need gifts.
yeah.
Give
Go
them,
buy those cheap shitty
give
TVs.
them
Go ahead,
gifts.
get 'em.
This episode's brought to you by gifts.
Gifts?
Give them.
Like the image?
Give gifts.
A gift.
What are you doing?
Are we doing White Elephant for the show?
I have no idea.
We're
Let's
gonna
play the
do
next
White
fucking song.
All right.
Brother do White Rhino.
Gonna be a busy Christmas, baby. We're gonna make some tracks tonight. It'll be a busy Christmas, honey. You and me by the dashboard light. Gonna hop my wheel. Gonna pick up my gal. It's pedal to the metal. Christmas time to raise hell. Yeah! All the kids singing carols with the kids. We've got better plans. Gonna be a busy Christmas, baby. We're gonna make some tracks tonight. It'll be a busy Christmas, honey. You and me by the dashboard light. Your friends all went to service. Christmas Eve candles alight. Sipping eggnog with their grandma. With no booze down, that ain't right. Hang with me, we got a front bench seat. Speeding up through the night. Gonna be a busy Christmas, baby. We're gonna make some tracks tonight. It'll be a busy Christmas, honey. You and me by the dashboard light. Christmas, baby. We're gonna make some tracks tonight. It'll be a busy Christmas, honey. You and me by the dashboard light. Tell your mom and papa, don't wait up tonight. You and your secret Santa gonna drive hard to the morning light. It's Christmas Eve, I got my girl on my sleeve. Got a present for you, alright. Gonna be a busy Christmas, baby. We're gonna make some tracks tonight. It'll be a busy Christmas, honey. You and me by the dashboard light. I've got one thing on my list of bitching Christmas with my number one bitch. I've got one thing on my list of bitching Christmas with my number one bitch. With my number one bitch. Gonna be a busy Christmas, baby. We're gonna make some tracks tonight. It'll be a busy Christmas, honey. You and me by the dashboard light. Gonna be a busy Christmas, baby. We're gonna make some tracks tonight. It'll be a busy Christmas, honey. You and me by the dashboard light. It's gonna be a busy Christmas, baby. We're gonna make some tracks tonight. It'll be a busy Christmas, honey. You and me by the dashboard light. Gonna be a busy Christmas, baby. We're gonna make some tracks tonight. It'll be a busy Christmas, honey. You and me by the dashboard light.
Drink your nog, motherfucker.
Do you remember how fucked up we got that night?
Yeah,
Eggnog? It was the worst next morning.
I think you guys were suffering a little bit.
I think we discussed it the following episode on the next episode, our second Christmas episode, Christmas with the Skanks, as it was called, about our bathroom times after that night.
I believe that did happen.
Rough one.
There was a lot of bathroom times being had. Beer shits are one thing, whiskey dicks another thing. Nog toilet trips.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
all that egg.
It's
It's all that egg and
yeah,
and cream.
it's all that egg. It's all that nog.
Yeah,
It's all that
Like
what we
grocery
do,
store
rum?
eggnog or like grown up eggnog?
Grown-up eggnog, like with rum in it.
Well, no, it was
or
grocery
whiskey.
store eggnog just mixed with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mixed with. Yeah.
with whatever.
And we were
Mark's
drinking them out of
grandmother
our
mixed it with.
fancy, our fancy
glass.
moose
I was gonna
glasses.
say, next to like Jaeger, rum's probably the hardest liquor for me to like
Rum's not
feel
great
like I'm gonna get sick from.
in
like,
milk. It's weird in milk.
Not like rum chata.
Rum shot, yeah, I guess
shot is
kind of.
over fucking rated.
It's good in a specific shot here and there, but other than that, yeah, I don't really mess with it.
Rum and a milkshake.
Rum and a milkshake?
Make me a chocolate milkshake with a bunch of rum in it.
Really?
Yeah,
See, I
I'd do
always heard
that.
people
I
eat
would do
ice
that.
cream with rum, and I was just like, I never got
Trying
that
to do that
flavor.
when I was like,
That's something like World
Nine.
War II grandpas would do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna
Rum
pour
raisin
some rum in my
with
goddamn
real rum.
briars.
Yeah.
These fucking kids don't respect nothing.
They don't give a shit.
My friend's face
hey,
died
I'm
face down
driving
in the
here,
mud.
eating my ice cream with fucking rum. Get out of my
Grandpa,
way.
you're not supposed to be eating ice cream. It's bad for your diabetes.
All right, so the second of our two Christmas songs is called Satan Baby.
Yes.
This was
Gonna be a little Satan, baby.
Gonna be a Satan Baby, something like that. I think it's the same song just with Satan Baby over it.
Right.
Yeah.
So we thought, what if we wrote a song that it was like somebody was asked to write a song that was about Santa coming for the children in the night, except they typoed it and said Satan,
Satan, yes.
and then we just wrote that song.
Yeah. So Satan was coming to.
Satan's coming for the kids.
Yes.
You'll hear all about him in this wonderful single, and it does have one of the best parts in my vocals, I believe. The whole thing I'm impressed by that I hit as low as I hit.
And a lot of people love this song. Like out of the two songs, I think they got close to.
It was
I think this was close to
very
100
equal.
views.
I
my
think a
mom
lot of
didn't
people.
like this one.
She didn't like that. My mom wouldn't listen to this one, so I know she loved it.
I mean, a bunch of my friends from Jersey were all like, "Yeah, that's the direction you guys should go."
Fuck yeah, awesome.
All right.
So there is one part in it where
Jersey.
I start
trust you.
talking to Satan, and it's probably one of my favorite things that we've done. The hello Satan, here for a good time. So keep your ear out for that. So here is Satan Baby from the episode Christmas with the Skanks. This was the last official song written in the year 2018. So we'll be back in a couple of minutes. By anybody ever.
Rest
Music-
in peace, David Bowie.
Music died after this.
Yeah.
And then got resurrected January 1st.
Yes.
We'll see you in a couple minutes. Hail Satan.
Now it's the same time. Hello, Satan. Here for a good time. Come on in. I've decked your hall. You'll be just fine. It's Christmas time.
All right.
All right, we are back. So that was once again the Satan Baby. I know if I really wanted to, I could hit those like not too difficult to hit those low notes. But there are certain points where I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's low. That is the one that I've definitely played for people the most and gotten. Well, which one are you singing this?
Right,
and even Zach, while we were listening, you weren't even sure if all three of us are on this or not. Right. You can distinctly hear the two of us, but usually
I'm pretty sure that's just the two of you guys.
I think it is. I think we're right there.
I'm almost positive.
Now, when we need to add a low end, we kind of go with you to add that.
Yeah,
depth.
I mean, it's just been more or less like finding our groove with that too, and having the time to do it instead of just rushing through.
Yeah, so but it's shocking to me that it's that low and you're not on there. Like that's weird looking back.
I will
at that.
say though, whenever I play that for somebody, like, oh, it sounds like the Grinch.
Yeah, which is exactly what you threw at me.
Yes.
You're like, why don't you sing it like the Grinch?
Yeah.
And then I took that with the typo negative approach that I had done in the previous song weeks earlier. And honestly, Zach, you said it also while we were listening. It sounds more Christmassy than the Rockabilly one.
Oh yeah,
It
the
bells,
and that arpeggio or whatever that is. It's so like what's that band you went to see with your mom? Trans-Siberian Orchestra, almost. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, especially the ringing out of the bells at the end. Yep. It just has this, like, I just picture a horror movie set during Christmas time or something, like Krampus.
Yeah, like it felt like Krampus. It felt like it should have been on Krampus.
That. Like the church I went to when I was
younger
always had the bell choir. Especially Christmas was like the big night for the bell choir, and there was always that.
They wait all year for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At the end of something, like that fast ring.
Yeah, that gets to me. That is one of those sounds in
dude. My
any
mom
of the
used to
songs
be
that we've
part of the
done
bell
that sticks
choir.
out.
My uncle still does bell choir in Virginia, but they go every year to St. Petersburg, Russia to do like the whole thing.
To play the bells.
To play the bells in the big cathedral.
They get white gloves? Uh-huh. Oh, that's fucking beautiful.
Crazy, dude.
That's fucking beautiful. Now, the next song is Randon Friend Generator.
Yes, so this was the birth of Randon.
Randon, who died shortly after.
I don't know, he's not dead
He's
yet.
not dead. We just haven't talked to him about him a lot. So it was supposed to be titled Random Friend Generator because the lyrics
were all randomly
generated by me opening up my notepad and prompting just a letter here and there and following what my phone wanted to write a song about. As said in this episode, which this is from, again, our New Year's Day episode, Happy 2012, Hope the Mayans Aren't Right.
Yeah.
That was the name of it. That was the name of it.
Because I was kept going on about 2012.
Yeah,
like,
2012. Yeah.
During New Year's, it was like Happy 2012, and people were like,
"What the fuck's wrong with you?" What the fuck's
and then
wrong
everybody just like, I forget. I think it was Levi that kept doing it with me. And
Happy 2012, man. Happy 2012. Yeah. So this song is really birthed out of me having worked New Year's Eve and not having the energy to write words.
True. We're idiots. We did a show on New Year's Day.
Yeah, on New Year's Day. You're welcome for that, guys. Because what was funny is we wound up only taking 1 week off there. We thought we were going to take 2. Wound up working out. We had some snow days here and there that we weren't able to do episodes, so we got it in when we could.
Yep.
So this is from Happy 2012. Hope the Mayans Aren't Right. The song is called Randon Friend Generator. He is now a character in our folklore.
Yes.
Randon.
Which, because the whole video thing is coming to a head soon. I think I'm going to try and bring Randon to life.
All right. Well, let's bring Randon to life. Zach, do you remember anything at all about this song before we go into it? Besides the typoed name.
I don't remember any of the music to this.
Do you remember the part where you had me just read everything I've written lyrically? That is brilliant. So keep an ear out for that. Towards like 3/4 of the way through the song.
You'll just read all of the lyrics again.
All of the lyrics, just straight through like a robot.
And I had a friend, and his friend had a friend whose friend was my friend.
You really think at the beginning the words might mean something, and then very shortly you realize it does not mean anything. So here is Randon Friend Generator, the first song of 2019.
Yes.
From the episode, once again, happy 2012. Hope the Mayans.
Did you have a good 2012?
I did. So far, I'm doing pretty good with it.
That's good.
Yeah, we'll see how next year's 2012 goes, though.
All right. Could be terrible.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah. Hope they're not right. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Just got back from my life, and I don't wanna go back there for a while. Yeah, it's just a bit too much for me. I just wanna let you know I'm here. Yeah, I'm gonna be right here. I just wanted to let you know. Got back from my life, and I don't wanna go back there for a while. Yeah, it's just a bit too much for me. Just wanted to let you know I'm here. Yeah, I'm gonna be right here. I just wanted to let you know. Hey man, how's it been? Yeah, it's been a while, yeah, it's been a while. Hey man, how's it been? Yeah, it's been a while, yeah, it's been a while. What did you do? What did you say? Where are you going? Where have you been? What did you do? What did you say? Where are you going? Where have you been? It's not gonna be so good if you are looking for a place to go tonight. Then let's go to the bar. Yeah, it's been a while since we were there. Yeah, it's been a while since we were. Hey man, how's it been? Yeah, it's been a while, yeah, it's been a while. Hey man, how's it been? Yeah, Yeah, it's been a while, yeah, it's been a while. What did you do? What did you say? Where are you going? Where have you been? What did you do? What did you say? Where are you going? Where have you been? Did you ever get your message across? Did you ever see your truth about? Did you ever go back and be there? Did you ever get back home? Did you ever go back and be there? Did you ever go home? I just want to do it for me. Don't know if you want to be here. Yeah, it's a great idea. It's not gonna work. Yeah, it's a great idea, but it wasn't for me. Yeah, it's a great idea, but it's not gonna work. Yeah, it's a great idea, but it wasn't for me. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. Hey man, how's it been? Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. Hey man, how's it been? Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. What did you do? What did you say? Where are you going? Where have you been? What did you do? What did you say? Where are you going? Where have you been? Hey man, how's it been? Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. Hey man, how's it been? Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. What did you do? What did you say? Where are you going? Where have you been? What did you do? What did you say? Where are you going? Where have you been?
Just got back from my life and I don't want to go back there for a while. It's just a bit too much for me. I just wanted to let you know I'm here. Yeah, I'm gonna be important. No, it's not gonna be so if you're looking for a place to go, then let's go to the park tonight. Yeah, it's been a while since you were there. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. What did you say? Where are you going? Where have you been? Did you ever get your message? Did you ever see your truth about me?
Apparently, it's just not for me.
It's not for you, dude.
It's not for me.
That's one song that I wish I could go back and redo the chorus drums, because I feel like I just had too much going on.
All right, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think I would go back and change the lyrics. No, I wouldn't.
I mean, I think it works. It definitely
man,
works.
Yeah,
how's it been? Yeah, it's been a while.
It's very generic.
It is so bad.
How are you been?
How are you been? How are you been?
Howard Bin.
So that was Randon Friend Generator. written lyrically by my phone. Now, the next song that we've got coming up is from the episode Shut Down. What was the name of this one?
Cut your job and get a real haircut.
Cut your job and get a real haircut.
This is the one with Cliff, right?
So this is Cliff Albert.
Which I was saying earlier, not to cut you off, but I'm surprised that he
he played in platform shoes.
Yeah, platform shoes.
He played the whole... Everything he did on drums, he was wearing like 2-3 inch fucking platforms. That's absurd. But yeah, it's Cliff Albert, formerly of Stargazer Lilies. He's currently with Steve-O and the Crippling Addiction.
And formerly of the Greek Favorites.
The Greek Favorites. That is the local known for people. That would be where you probably
Can I just
know
say,
the most. Yes.
James, by this review of just a look on your face, you're not having fun. Do you not like the music?
Did you like that last song?
Oh, that song was cool.
Well, you like that last song? All right. Okay.
I feel like he's bored over here.
He's bored over here about music.
No, I'm just kidding.
He hates music now.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be around music anymore. Well, then, good for him. We've got this song coming up. Now, I will say this is what I was talking about earlier. These are the lyrics, or not the lyrics, the vocals that I like the least.
This song here?
Yeah, I know that a little bit more time I probably could have gotten it. The register I was trying to hit, we were trying to write an 80s hair metal glam style of song, and I sounded like Sammy Hagar on like a bad day. We said it before. It's Zach
like...
at one point compared it to, it was like Danzig mixed with fat Guns N' Roses, Axl Rose, Fat Axl. So that's what you're.
Did I show you that tour, by the way?
Oh yeah,
Axl Rose,
the Guns N' Roses, the big festival that's going on this summer or in the fall.
Skinner.
And
it's called
Skinner.
Texas Route 111. No, Tennessee
Route 111.
Did you see that when they did their first, I guess, actual reunion tour, Guns N' Roses, Axl, like in between songs, would have to like scamper behind the amps and like
get oxygen? Oh, I bet.
Like,
dude, he looked like the Hamburglar took his fucking mask off. Like, he looked disturbing.
Someone put a bicycle pump in him and
just
like,
kept going. And just kept going.
He looked healthy.
Like a Cabbage Patch Kid grew up and things did not go well for him.
Well, he's really more like a Garbage Pail Kid.
Yeah, he is a Garbage Pail Kid, for sure.
We should make bootleg Garbage Pail Kids cards, put their own actual pictures of Axl.
Nothing else, just pictures. That picture he tried to get scrubbed from the internet that will now just live in infamy for forever.
Mama Fratello?
Cheeseburger, yeah.
The yellow jacket
from the train,
one?
I think I said. Yeah, when they like first came back and he's just like, his face is 8 feet wide somehow.
Yeah, and he's wearing like a giant like yellow trench coat.
He looks like a Dick Tracy villain. He looks like a Dick Tracy villain that just murdered Dick Tracy.
That guy's going to show you his penis whether you want him to or not.
Yes, he is.
Don't ride the bus with that guy.
I want him to. Is he driving the bus? That's what I said earlier. You can pull your dick out on the bus as long as you're driving.
As long as you're the driver. All right, so here is Cut Your Job and Get a Real Haircut. We'll be back in a couple of minutes on KMWSU. Blah, 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 blah. righty. That was Cut Your Job and Get a Real Haircut.
Yeah.
That was during the government shutdown.
That was during the government shutdown. So that whole song lyrically was about the shutdown of the government, and but I turned it into being a love song about building a wall around my aching heart.
Hey man, I really like the chorus. Like I like how it came out.
It doesn't sound terrible. I said before when we were listening through it, just Jameso, Justin, and I, it sounds like a pretty good like glam rock band needed to play a show, and their lead singer got laryngitis, so they just asked their buddy who knew all the words to the song, "Hey man, can you just sing along? Can you just do the vocals for us tonight? It's a bar. No one's gonna be able to hear you. Just fuck it. Just sing it." And that's where it's not as bad as I'm making it out to be. Obviously, I get that.
I had a bunch of production mistakes too. There's like a part where you in the chorus where you can hear somebody physically kick a mic or something.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Okay,
and it,
that's
made
what that
it
was.
through, and I just kept hearing it. I was like, "Oh no, that's in the vocal
mix,
chorus track," and I never got it out of there. There's just some.
Hey man,
I mean, it's tough in the time, especially with these early songs.
Yeah.
Before, built for speed, but realistically, speed and quality started coming later.
Yeah, the quality definitely came later, but I
Cliff
think
did
that
good,
was
though.
Cliff's
Cliff
drums on
he
there
did that
were
in
fucking
like,
phenomenal.
2 takes.
Yeah.
Sat down, did it,
Yep.
and then we hemmed and hawed about the rest of it.
Yeah, basically. So the last song that we're going to be playing here tonight before we wrap up for the evening is So Beautiful. The song is from the episode 11, So Beautiful.
Yes.
It featured appearances by Mr. Mark Slacky and Joe Trimboli.
Yes.
They were coming down, two of our buddies that Slacky runs a karaoke night at the Cinder.
Yes.
And
Joe Trimboli is
wears
a ham.
cock rings. He wears cock rings. So that's why they're kind of our other mascots. They represent the Cinder Inn and cock rings. They are the embodiment of both.
For the time, you can hear this full song at karaoke.
You
until
can.
we get him a cut down version.
Yeah, we're
because
gonna
we
get him a
realize
cut down.
that
This
he
one's
doesn't need
9.5 minutes long, something
Almost
like
10
that.
minutes,
Almost
yeah.
10 minutes long. So we're going out with a bang on this one here. Now they, like you said, he played this in the bar. In its entirety.
Yes, I was looking for reactions. I was just laughing my
It
ass
was
off
so
the whole
fucking
time.
funny
I was
because
just
there are
like,
parts in this song that, like most of our songs, just kind of go crazy. But I think that this song, which was named Shid, I think this song is the beginning of. Zach had already started adding things and really experimenting, but this was the real true jumping off point for Zach's insanity all over everything and just making songs longer and longer and more different. Do you remember anything about the beginning of trying to write the song? I know we were doing
we're trying to write an Outkast song.
Yeah,
that's what it was
song.
based on. He said, "Can you do an Outkast song?" So
yeah, and I thought
okay.
he said Travis Tritt, but he said
Yes.
Travis McCoy. And I don't know. I didn't know who that was. I knew more about Travis Tritt.
Right.
So I was very confused as how we were going to be mixing those two. But the song turns out in the end, as you'll hear, it sounds like every single possible karaoke song is represented in here in some way.
There's even a point where it's just like this long solo, sort of Pink Floyd-ish, or you know, and then it has a rap part. It's like just
a couple
upbeat,
rap parts in there. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I got a verse. You got 2 verses.
Yeah, I got 2 verses. You did a verse.
Slacky saying Joe did his thing at the end.
Joe says some things at the end, or one thing at the end over and over again. And the repeated "It's so beautiful, Daddy" throughout.
Where did that come from?
I just started saying it.
Yeah, you were just saying
I
it,
was just
and
like,
it just
oh,
made it
Daddy
on.
is so beautiful.
Oh, so beautiful, Daddy. So beautiful.
I just thought it was a creepy thing
Looking
to say.
at everybody in the Cinder while that was going on and just looking around a room and a bunch of drunk people just going, what the fuck is happening right now, was one of the highlights of the weekend.
Yes,
for sure. Definitely one of the highlights. Now, again, almost 10-minute long song. So we're gonna jump into Shid right here.
Break.
Smoke break time officially here. We'll see you guys in about 10 minutes and then we'll be wrapping this episode up. Shid.
It's beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, shit, it's so beautiful. Oh, that is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. So beautiful, Daddy. Wednesday night, circa 13. Slacky's on the mic and the dance floor's dirty. Jock and Jill's for thrills, but it kills me to be this drunk on a Wednesday, but it fills me with hope. Goodbye to stay alive. How do you know you can sing if you never tried? Karaoke's in effect, motherfucker. What?
Hey ho, the gangs are gonna go. Slam a couple bombs, get up for a song or two or three. The room will start to leave, leaving us all twisted. Just so you don't gotta be impressive. We're all here for booze and then for cheers, shooters and for beers. With Mark and Joey T on the digital beats. It's an audible dream till we all get out of seats. It's smoke break time.
Oh, it's so beautiful, Daddy. Oh yeah, so beautiful, Daddy. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh yeah, oh, it's so beautiful. Oh shit, it's so beautiful. Oh, that is so beautiful. Verse 2. Are you ready? So beautiful, Daddy. Who stole my drinks? Who really thinks I'm rolling with real minks? By throwing up in the same sink, bitch. I got an itch that can't be scratched. Slacky's here and he's got my back. All them other karaoke's is whack, but this man here is selling crack, and I'm just a funky junkie looking for some honey with some money. So buy me a drink, bitch, and I'll sink into a Motorhead state of mind. In a Motorhead state of mind. In a Motorhead state of mind. Oh, it's so beautiful, Daddy. Oh yeah, so beautiful, Daddy. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh yeah, oh, it's so beautiful. Oh shit, it's so beautiful. Oh, that is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. So beautiful, Daddy.
lots of beers, free tacos if you dare. How the hell to get a $90 tab here? 54 fitting for hooking up the crew. Fuck with the bouncers, there's dicks out in the bathroom. Mess with these kids, trying to sing their best. Scream in their faces, debate interspecies sex. And if Ray walks in, Simon will be sung. We'll all rag on him, he's our William Hung. Joe's popping in for a celebrity shot. In sync with the Prompter Boys on Artifacturing Rob. Swaying like Axel but smooth like Foley. Haters gonna hate, then they hate Trimboli.
Oh, it's so beautiful, Daddy. Oh, yeah. So beautiful, Daddy. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, shit, it's so beautiful. Oh, that is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. So beautiful, Daddy. We need karaoke. 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 Strike the yogi karaoke. We need karaoke. Karaoke. We need karaoke. Strike the yogi karaoke. We need karaoke. Karaoke, karaoke. Strike the yogi karaoke. Karaoke. Strike the yogi karaoke. Karaoke, karaoke.
It's still going.
It's still going.
Okay.
That's where it
I
is.
think it's done.
All right. Dead ass. Dead ass.
Was it dead ass or dat ass?
Dat ass.
Okay.
And it was weird because I remember we were
either.
It really doesn't matter either way, but it was way funnier in the moment thinking that he was singing, trying to come up with something to go along with oh, it's so beautiful, Daddy. And then he just started going, dad ass, dad ass. And we're like, what the fuck are you singing about now? But sure, it makes its way in there. It makes
Joe
its
was
way in there.
excited that night.
That was a good episode.
Most
They've
every
all
night.
been good episodes.
Oh,
this
hell
season.
yeah. Now, this is, that was the last one that we're going to be reviewing tonight.
Because
And
otherwise we'd all be here.
we'd be
for
here till
17
3, 4 in the
hours.
morning. So next week we're going to come back, the four of us, Justin, Zach, Jameso is going to come back, and we're going to do the last 11 songs, technically.
Yes.
And then we're going to be recording our final
Final
Brunch
song
weekly
for this-
single
for this season.
So join us next week for all of that. I do, as always, want to say a big thank you to Mr. Justin Olimpedo.
Yeah, you're welcome,
A lot
man.
of work on your part today, getting everything organized, so I appreciate that.
Just
Having
moving
everything
a
ready
few
to
things
go.
around.
Just folder flipping.
That's it.
Filing. You
I'm more
know.
organized in my computer than I am my whole life.
Hell yeah. That's a good place to be organized,
I guess
you know, in your computer.
My
That's it.
computer is as organized as the rest of my life. Not very, dude.
Not very.
It's a fucking.
It's
You
full of
lose your
names like
mind.
Shid and Song 8.
Yeah.
That's about as organized as he gets on his computer. Now, again, thank you to Justin for putting everything together. As always, a big thank you to Mr. Zachary
Fuck, these songs are sucky.
Stormin'. Very, very powerful, very straightforward message there. I think you're full of shit and you like them. But they do get better from here. They do get better from here, which is, if you enjoyed this episode, stay tuned for next week where we'll be back. And then, again, big thank you for Jameso to come on tonight. And
thanks for having me.
Definitely, brother. Next week, like we said, we're going to be writing another song. Jameso will be in on that. And as always, a big thank you to everybody over at Moot.tv for putting the show out.
You were late this time.
A little hiccup this week. It's getting out there. Yeah. It's getting out there. But it's the holidays. Everybody's traveling and shit. So we gotta deal with it. And Justin and I like
Easter
to forget.
Hangover,
We like to forget until
Chocolate
about
hangover.
11 o'clock on Sunday night, and then I'm like, "Hey, Justin, is the episode ready?"
I actually had time last week, and I ended up showing up at the bar and hanging out.
And hanging out and chit chatting, and then it never got done.
Yeah.
So that episode will be coming out, and then this episode will be dropping on Monday alongside our Brother Sister Love podcast. Let me ask you a question, which features super producer EJ5000, and then Gregaman and Mr. Anthony.
We
Sir
should
Anthony
have another
of the
Brother
Angels.
Sister Love podcast. It's called Brother Sister Love.
Brother Sister Love.
Well, Sean and Jamie are starting their podcast.
Is that called Brother Sister Love?
I don't know what it's going to be called.
I think
it's
that
about
was
video games.
Wait, which one's brother? Which one's?
I don't know.
I hope Sean's sister.
I hope Sean's sister. With that beard? I'd like a sister with that beard. That'd be creepy. No, I wouldn't. I'd take all of that back. Actually, I'd take it back again. One of my sisters grow a fucking beard. That's what you need to do. Impress me. Babies, having lives, owning houses, whatever. Grow a fucking beard, and I'll be really shocked then. Grow a goddamn... Actually, any of my brothers grow a fucking beard. Nobody in my family grows beards.
Keith does.
Keith grows a little wispy Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. He's a Johnny Depper.
He gets or the Leo DiCaprio neck beard. Like
the more facial hair Keith has, the less you want to trust him.
Yeah. He looks more and more like a shrunken Danny Trejo, like waiting in the office with Beetlejuice to find out what's happening in the afterlife.
It's like a guy's like, I want to make sure I can see your hands at all times.
And you can't. They're always in his back pocket.
True.
Fiddling with his own bum. That's what he's doing. Just fiddling with his own bum.
Oh yeah, dude, you put a hole.
Goddamn bum
in
fiddling
the
gypsy.
Pocket,
Yeah, you put a hole in the pocket.
Finger yourself.
Finger your butt all night long, and that's what he does while he's on the road. He just fingers his butt.
Some stank on it.
Oh yeah, it's the best way to get stank. The butt.
By it meaning your fingers.
Your fingers. And get some stank on it.
Touch.
And then everything you touch gets the stank on it, for sure. But yeah, we'll be back next week with our final 12 songs.
Yep.
So thank you everybody
also,
for tuning
check out
in.
or pay attention to some of these songs making it as singles.
Yeah, we're going to be putting them out
I'm gonna start
again
doing that this
on
week.
YouTube, and then they're going to be released on our website that we have coming out with a zip file. And again, season 3, we're going to be upping it. We're going to be trying to get some video in on this. So for everybody that's listening on iTunes, Stitcher, and any other format that is just audio, come watch us on YouTube starting season 3. We'll have some video aspect for you.
Yeah, if you want to watch a bunch of fat guys sit around drinking beer.
Why wouldn't you want to do that?
Exactly.
It's a Tuesday. What else have you got to do?
Some girls are into that, man.
Nothing. Some girls are really into that.
Yeah.
Well, call me up and I'll put a baby in
And
you.
then call me.
Woo!
Yeah.
Hey, man.
I was going to say something, but that's the better way to end right there. All right, guys. So thank you again, everybody, for tuning in. We will be back next week. One final song to play you out here is the second best song we've ever written.
Yes.
We'll see you next week.
Later.
Wait, what's the first?
The opener.
Mood.tv.
There's nothing more egomaniacal than singing the theme music for your own show. Who am I? Kelsey Grammer. If I could only drink like him. We're gonna write a new one every week. Some will be solid, some will be weak. We're gonna write a new one every week. Some will be solid, some will be total experimental pieces of shit. Oh, we're not over yet. Now we are.